How's it going, guys? This is Peter here, and this is how I farmed a mini Peacekeeper. It seems so simple. Oh, you have no idea. Anyway, I guess some of you have already heard the good news. This challenge is finally over, but I wanted to cover this mindless grind a little bit more, maybe give you some more details, some insights. After all, there is hardly anything on Wiki on this topic. First of all, let's go back to the November of 2021. This is when I posted a Firebrand solo farm video. If you didn't know, the Firebrand is a green unique staff. It has a nice skin. It was quite sought after back then, but nobody could really find an efficient farm for it. You know, the problem with these warring Krita items are all the same. There isn't any good spot with a high number of fools, not like raptors, waiters, when you can farm 30 or 60 mobs in a short period of time. In these weak farms, you must grind really hard to get any of the greens. Watch this comment. For example, the guy had completed the extension with 32 characters, but he has never seen any green mini. It means something, I guess. But now back to the video. So I've made this dervish farm. It is relatively easy to do in normal mode. You start from Bergen Hot Springs, avoid the undead, and run straight to the Cursed Lands. Even the area's name was a bad omen. You must be so unlucky if you farm there. The whole place is cursed. Anyway, once you reach the place, put up your enchantments, target the healer, ball up the mobs, spam Chilling Victory, pick up the drops and run back to the portal. Not too difficult with the dervish. Is it monotonous? Of course. Can you kill a lot of monsters in a short period of time? Nope, not at all, but this is the best spot I have found. 3 or 4 enemies every 40 or 50 seconds, and there is a portal nearby. So in the Firebrand vid, I've made around 2000 runs, got the Firebrand twice, and I was quite satisfied with the whole thing. I don't remember who suggested to go further and do this challenge, but in general it seemed like a great idea. Also hardly any information on Wiki about the weak minis, and you know, I always liked the grind. So I went further and further, 2k, 3k, 4k and so on. Sometimes I've done 50 runs a day, sometimes more, sometimes I've stopped for months. Most of the time I've got only gold coins or confessor's orders, some junk items or no items at all. Greens came very rarely. Obviously the farm was affected by the anti-farm code too, meaning the first fools killed in the area drop less items. But still I believed if the green weapons drop, and they truly did, the mini will drop as well, just a matter of time. My hope was to get it before 10k runs. You know, 10k felt like such a big number that I couldn't believe the mini wouldn't come. Well, it seems I was wrong. This run you see now was my 14,520th run. I couldn't believe it at first. You know, the warrior's green item has almost the same name, the Peacekeeper. I was like, this is just another shitty green weapon. But no, it was the minipet finally. And what's even better, it was on a live stream and some lucky viewers saw it live. Now if you want to know how much time it was, let's do a quick calculation. Each run took me around 60 seconds using alcohol and including the rezones. This is roughly 242 hours of pure farming. Of course, sometimes I've made mistakes and died, sometimes I ran out of booze or pecans, so maybe it's closer to 50 hours, but it's a lot of hours for sure. Now if you want to know my drop research, look at this. There are 4 possible green weapons from this one particular group: the Firebrand, Harmony, Peace and the Peacekeeper. All of them have a chance way below 0.1%. If you want to understand how small this number is, theoretically 1% chance means you get 1 drop from 100 runs. 0.1% means 1 drop from 1000 runs. So yeah, even the green weapons have an insanely low drop rate. Now imagine the mini. 0.00689%. Just to put this into perspective, the mini polar bear has a drop rate of 0.02%. Okay, there is something to fix here. This percent was calculated from the number of runs, but guys, remember, all 3 or sometimes 4 enemies might drop the mini. So the actual mini Peacekeeper chance for me was 0.024%. This is very similar to what is written on Wiki about the polar bear, so yeah, I'm quite satisfied with my results. Anyway, there are 2 more mini pets you can farm in the Warring Krita expansion. One is called Confessor Dorian. This one only drops from the white mantle, so it wasn't possible from this farm. And the other one is Confessor Isaiah. It's pretty hard to tell you the prices of these minis for several reasons. One is the low amount of minis circulating in the market, and the other reason is people try to scam you in Cameron with such rare items. I've seen the Peacekeeper going for between 20 to 50 arms, other two minis easily over 100 arms, but it really depends on your patience and luck. Now if you want to know if this challenge was worth it for me financially, the short answer is no. The long answer is also no. For sure I've made like 20 or 30 arms with the mini plus the 12 Firebrands, another 20 or 30 arms. But if you consider the high number of runs or the time I've put into the challenge, it was definitely not worth it. Let's say I've made like 50 arms in total, but it's only 0.2 arm races per hour. You can easily beat this with speed clears or chest running. Alright folks, hope you enjoyed the results. Thanks for all the positive comments and messages, both in-game and on YouTube. This was the mini Peacekeeper Enforcer challenge. Now go and do something more fun and less grindy. See you in the next video.